What's up, everybody? I'm DJ Sixsmith. You're watching The Sit Down. Jersey Shore family vacation coming back to MTV on June 3rd. Hanging out with Vinny and Angelina. How you both doing today?
Hi, we're good. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you.
Great. Well, thanks so much for jumping on. And listen, excited for another season of the show. We're going to the Poconos this year. We got a talent show. We got gender review. We got a lot of stuff going on. So, Vinny, why don't we start with you? The show is taking you all over the world. What was the experience in the Poconos like?
Well, this was our first winter vacation. And it's funny because we've done so much stuff together. I'm like, we've never really been in the snow together. So that was interesting to see who can, rough it out in the snow and the cold and who's more used to the beach. But it was just super funny. I mean, anytime that we all get together nowadays, it's hard for us to get together. So that's when it's such a celebration and also all the drama that's been built up and everything. Like I said, people are so busy in their lives now. Getting us all together in one spot, it's like we're the goats. Like, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be wild, and that's exactly what we did. We really delivered.
Well, excited for that. It seems like there's always something going on. So, Angelina, for you, what was most interesting about doing the season in the Poconos?
Well, like Vinny said, I have to agree with him. It was really cold. Not used to that shit. I like warmer weather. I obviously love the Jersey Shore. So to put me in, and all of us, in a place with snow and it was so cold, was so different for all of us. We've never done that before. So I really, eventually I got used to it, but I'm like, oh my God, it is too cold for any of us here. So.
Yeah, the cold's pretty rough. I think the warm weather is always better. So we get Snooki back in the mix. That was one of the big surprises of this season. Benny, what was it like for her to jump back into things here?
I mean, to me, it was she never left just because, we've done these family vacations before and sometimes it's who can't show up, who's in jail, who's dealing with a new baby or whatever it is. So I don't know, Snooki's always part of my family. Even when she wasn't on the show, I always said we talked to her in the group chat every day. So it seemed like she wasn't gone. But when she did come back, I'm not going to lie, it always feels wow, the family is whole again. Anytime we really all are truly together, the family is whole again, except for Angelina. She doesn't make it whole.
Oh, F off. He's the worst. He is the worst. I have to say about Nicole, I was very shocked to see her come out of that cake. I was happy though, because I was like, oh, okay, now I finally have somebody to drink with, because obviously Vinny over here doesn't drink alcohol with me, which is not a bad thing, but that's his own, choice.
I like to drink, not with you.
No, well, why not?
Because no.
Okay, whatever. You're fun when you drink. Anyway, but Nicole was she's always been my drinking partner. So to have her come out of that cake, I was like, all right, thank God, because now I actually have somebody to, drink some cocktails with and have fun.
Well, I think
she came back hot too. She came back she made up for lost time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the partying. I don't even think she made it past the first day.
No, she did
first
not.
Hour.
She was ready to roll. She'd been saving it up. She was waiting for a moment. I mean, it's pretty crazy, the journey that all of you have been on. And, now the fact that there are kids in the mix too. I mean, Vinny, for you, when you see these people that you met at the Jersey Shore years ago now are parents, I mean, how wild is that for you, man?
Yeah, I mean, every day something new happens with us. It's always a little bit of a shock. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe, I remember when we're talking about him going to prison, and then he went to prison and we visited him. Now he's out of prison. And then we were talking about Angelina getting married, and then we were at the wedding. So it's all these life events always keep happening with us because we're such a big family. And every one of them, I'm just wow, I would have never thought this would have happened the first day we walked into that shore house.
I mean, there have been a lot of special moments. Angelina, when you think about it, what's the craziest part of this whole journey now that we're seeing, your friends become parents here in a big way?
Obviously, them all becoming parents is a really big thing, a big milestone in all of their lives. Vinny and I are the last ones left to have kids. Vinny,
not together. She just means in general.
No, Vinny, no, together. No, I'm joking. Shut up.
I can make a dirty comment, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, do it.
No. This is on CBS.
Vinny and I have this funny banter that's hilarious. So I was just gonna say, Vinny and I are the last ones to not have children. Yeah, not together. I mean, just saying. But to see everybody else having families, it's really nice. Like, everybody's moving on with their lives and everybody's evolving.
Question about it. How would you both describe this season, Vinny? What's one word that you'd use to describe it?
If it's from what I remember, it's like comedy. Like it's it's funny. I remember the last time it was funny in the last Lake Las Vegas thing, but that stuff with the girls sitting down with each other after the Angelina wedding, that was dark, it was dark and heavy for a long time. And I think we get back to doing what we do best now. I mean, there definitely is some drama, but it's just being funny together.
Angelina, how nice was it for things to be a little bit lighter, especially with you being at the center of it with your wedding and everything else?
I wouldn't say it was lighter 100% in my life, because you're going to see a lot of play out on the show.
Well, that not to interrupt you, but that's the thing. Sometimes we go through drama with our external lives, but the last couple seasons it was within us, and that's what made it really difficult.
Yeah, so with what Vinny was just saying, we have been through it with the fam, but with our external life, some things in my life, things were happening, and you'll see that play out. So for me, it was great to get together with everybody and have that comedy, that fun, letting loose, and just Vinny and I being idiots and like we always are, and just fun, I needed that. Good
deal. Well, Vinny, Angelina, good to talk with you both again. Congrats on another season, and we'll chat again down the road, all right?
Thank you.